Hello again, welcome back. Bob. So today I have some fabulous tips for the novice coyote hunter. Really to get you jump start, ignore all that other stuff I put out, really work with these, and that's the focus. So I hunt coyotes mostly in Oregon and Washington. So I don't know if coyotes are the same everywhere around the country. I think they are. But I know for sure if you are brand new novice coyote hunter and you're going to hunt Oregon and Washington, you're going to hunt in my territory, then these are real important. You should listen up their proven techniques and it'll help you get a good start. First thing, you got to really understand coyotes have an incredible sense of smell. I talk about it everywhere. We talk about our scent goes downwind, we talk about blocking our scent, we talk about different things. So you have to understand the first tip, what all hunters do, is really the hunt begins just before the hunt. And so I recommend as a new guy, you show up at your hunt with this look, okay? All the hunters do it. All the hunters do it. Most of us wear it underneath after we've hunted for a while. But I recommend as a new guy, first year or two, it's a little uncomfortable. Put this on at home. So I recommend not do that. Kind of ease into it. When you get close to field, you're going to meet up with your buddies. You're maybe a mile away. Pull over. Put this baby on. I mean, your buddies will have them on, but they'll be underneath. And that way they'll know that you're serious and you're not going to cause them any problems. I mean, they're very effective. Shame, shame, coyote. Let's go hunting. The second thing about coyotes and the hunting, this tip, you have to really understand their sense of hearing. Sense of hearing. My gosh, it's better than your German short hair. It's incredible. They hear us coming. We talk about that many different places. But the first thing you have to realize, so take a close look at me. What do you notice? Yeah, I know. I got the perfect hairdo, don't I? The perfect do. Took me years to perfect this sucker. Look at that. Fabulous. Now you can get this anywhere. The major chains and franchise haircut places, just go in and say, I want the Coyote Bob do. They all know what it is. Might take you a few months to get it down right. But here's why I've done that. Here's what I found, and I'm passing this on to you. Like, I know. Okay, I'm old Bob, and you're probably pretty boy. Yeah, you got a little part. Woo. You got a part up here, pretty boy, pretty boy. Well, you're not hunting with me. You got this little part thing going? This little breeze? You can hear that whenever we get a shot. And you got curly hair. You know what that sounds like to a coyote? Wind blowing through good. It won't come within a mile. So most of the guys get their heads shaved. Like as compared to 10 years ago, 15 years ago, there's a lot of shaved heads. There's a lot more coyote hunters. A lot of guys. So shave your head, or if you're coming out with me and you haven't had a chance to do that, anybody coming out with me hunting, first time hunter, we're going to do this, and I'll take care of that noise situation. And, get that baby. Now listen to this. See? Now we're ready to go hunting. Now I know some of you don't like this look. I see it everywhere because I'm Coyote Bob. But if you want to cover it up, go with a little camo. Some of the new guys put on the hat. But guys, notice there's no tail. If you are a virgin coyote hunter, you gotta go out and get a little tail. Hey, no. So you gotta earn your own. Me, I never liked this thing. I think this looks better. It's a little more pure. So for tip number 3, today I'm just out scouting. I'm gonna come tonight and blow some stuff up, but I'm just finding my stand. So as I walk down this trail here, we'll see if we can find this third tip that'd be real important for you. This is the third most important thing to learn if you don't want to be Fred and you want to be Coyote Fred. You want to take it to a new level. Back that thing about scent. I'm telling you, coyote's sense of smell is incredible. So, notice I walk this little game trail looking for my spot, and as I came along here, look at this, I found some coyote scat. Okay? That's what this is. This is coyote poop. So, what do you think is more familiar to a coyote? The smell of Bob or the smell of their own poop? Smell of their own poop. So you notice a lot of the experienced hunters, they don't do this anymore because they've improved their skills, they don't need to. But if you're a new guy, I'm telling you, to take care of that scent thing, you just got to take that poop and cover your body with it. Everywhere. that you might have some of your scent escaping. This is key. And so for the first year or two, make sure you infiltrate. They think you are one of their own. Let me show you tip number 4.
Sometimes I'm amazed at how an incredible evolutionary step went awry by a couple of chromosomes.
Hello again. So I gotta tell you, I believe in my heart this last tip is by far the best piece of advice I can give to a new hunter that's out hunting in my territory. A lot of us that consider ourselves pretty darn good, this is how we started. And if I were you, I would recommend that you not move on until you perfect this last skill. If you can get this down, you'll have unlimited hunting. So in order to, what is that? Think like a coyote. If you're a coyote and you're hungry, you want to eat some food? Yeah. Would you rather eat a big meal or a little meal? Big meal. That's why you always hear them, "Ooh!" They're calling each other if they're running a pack. When you hear them, they're running in a pack. So what do? They're trying to bring down bigger stuff. You've seen them, like the buffaloes, the deer. They circle them. They're culling the herd. What do? They take the babies. These scurrilous scavengers take the babies and the old people. Because we're slower. Sure, circle around the old guy. They should be shot. So we take advantage of their weakness. And we give them what they want, they think. So here's the best tip. You need to pretend that you are the feeble one in the herd. Okay? We're going to use our gun. We can't use it like that. We'll blow our heads off. You get crazy? Okay? Make sure you got a shell in. We're going to use our gun like a cane. And then we need to look feeble. Give them what they want. Okay? Gotta look real feeble.
It is not my fault.